It all began in the VIP ward of a city hospital. The most powerful family in the entire city, the Liu family, was waiting for the birth of their heir. Doctors were trembling, nurses were panicking, and then suddenly a cry echoed from the room. A nurse rushed out and announced, "Master Liu, congratulations, the young master has been born." All the big shots of the city congratulated my so-called grandfather, Master Liu. He looked around and angrily said, "Where is that useless Shiquan?" The maid whispered, "He had something to do. He couldn't make it." Master Liu scoffed, "Of course, that idiot never does anything right." But then, a scream came from inside the room. When they entered, all of them froze. Because the newborn baby, the young master of the Liu family, was already using lightning magic. That baby was me. In my head I was thinking, in my previous life I was just a powerless commoner. No status, no future, no name. But now I was reborn into the very family that once crushed me under their feet. And the irony? I was born with a rare ability. My system whispered, "Congratulations, you've obtained a C-class ability, Lightning Divine Sense, a power I couldn't even dream of in my last life, and now I had it from birth." Master Liu was overjoyed. "My child, you are incredible. You were born with Divine Sense itself. Our Liu family will rise even higher." But I laughed inside. "Old man, your family won't rise. Your entire bloodline will fall, and I'll be the one to destroy it, just like you destroyed me." A maid commented, "Look, master, the young master isn't crying, he's smiling. It shows he's destined for greatness." Master Liu declared proudly, "He is the heir of the Liu family. Whatever we have, we will pour it into this child. He will achieve the power we never could." Meanwhile, I was thinking, 6 months ago, your son killed me, and now I've returned as his child. This life was already shaping up to be far more interesting. 6 months before my rebirth, I had told my sisters, "Wait for me. I'll be back soon. We'll eat together." But then, I was sent on a mission by the Liu family. In the dungeon, just when the monster was about to kill me, the Liu family arrived. For a moment, I thought they came to save me, but instead, they threw another commoner to the monster. That's when I learned the truth. The Liu family used us commoners as bait. When I tried to attack Shiquan in rage, he killed me with a simple gesture, as if my life meant nothing. As I died, all I thought was, what will happen to my sisters? They're waiting for me. But something strange happened after my death. Somehow, I reincarnated inside the womb of Shiquan's wife, and thanks to her treasures, I grew stronger even before birth. At 3 months old, I awakened lightning magic. By 6 months, I reached peak D class, and when Shiquan appeared again, I didn't hesitate. I hit him with the punch I couldn't throw in my previous life, and at that moment I realized, I now possessed the power to destroy everyone who wronged me. Later, the Liu family organized a grand banquet to celebrate the birth of their young master. Me. All the noble families attended. I looked at them and smirked. These fools are celebrating their own destruction. They have no idea what's coming. Then someone approached with a gift. Master Liu smiled. "Thank you for the present. The young master will love it." I turned and my eyes narrowed. Brother Chen. The same bastard who tricked me into joining that mission. The one responsible for separating me from my sisters. Perfect timing. You'll be the first lesson in my revenge. I remembered how I bought cake for my sisters, but before I could celebrate, Chen called me. "Lu Fen, where are you? The whole mission team is waiting. Don't forget the contract you signed. If you don't show up, the punishment will destroy you." That call ruined everything. It sent me straight into the trap. That ended my life. And now, he's standing right here, smiling. I clenched my tiny fists. "This time, you won't ruin anything. This time, I'll ruin you." Just then, Ju Fan said over the receiver, "Brother Chen, please forgive me. Something really important came up, that's why I'm late. Just give me 5 seconds, I'm on my way." Chen replied, Yeah, hurry up. This is the problem with you poor commoners. When it's time to ask for work, you beg like dogs, and when it's time to actually do the job, you disappear. A D-rank hunter like you doesn't get work easily. I gave you a job, so respect it and get here quickly. The whole team is waiting because of you, Ju Fan quickly said. "Yes, Brother Chen, I'm coming. Thank you all for waiting for me." He then turned to his sisters and said softly, "Your brother just has a small task. I'll finish it quickly and come back. Until then, eat this cake." Saying that, he left. But evening turned to night, and he never returned home. On the other side, we see Chen waiting for the young master Liu. As soon as he spotted Liu, he bowed deeply. Shiquan asked, "How is everything? Did you do what I told you?" Chen replied, "Yes, your task is done. Just like you ordered, I sent some weak hunters inside, and I can guarantee that they're all dead by now." Shiquan smirked. Old Chen, father trained you well. You never fail at dirty work. Come, wife. We need to deliver something very important for our child. They entered the dungeon. A terrified survivor stumbled out, shouting, "Please, don't go inside. There's a powerful monster in there. It wiped out our entire team. Only Ju Fan is fighting it alone." Shiquan glared at Chen. "Old Chen, didn't you just say everyone inside was dead? Then why is there a survivor? Seems you haven't done your job properly." Chen panicked. "I don't understand. These were D-rank hunters. It shouldn't be possible for any of them to survive such a monster." Inside the dungeon, we see Ju Fan, bloody, injured, fighting the monster alone. Shiquan growled, "Old Chen, you know how important this monster is to us. Because of this insect, my monster is injured." Chen shouted at Ju Fan. "Ju Fan, what are you doing?" Ju Fan grinned despite his injuries. "Brother Chen, finally you all arrived. Now that reinforcements are here, I'll definitely survive." Scene shifts to present. Ju Fan thought, "It's time to settle the score." He stepped forward toward Chen. Chen panicked. "Young master, do you want to come to me?" Shiquan clicked his tongue. "My son wants to be held by you. It should be an honor for you that the young master of the Liu family wants to be in your arms." Chen stepped forward eagerly. "Yes, young master, absolutely. It's a great honor." He picked up the infant RMC gently. But then Ju Fan gives old Chen a slight jolt. Chen screamed and reflexively slammed Ju Fan onto the ground. Everyone went silent, shocked. Chen himself froze. "What have I done? I just threw the heir of the Liu family onto the ground." Ju Fan began crying loudly. Old Chen whispered internally, "I'm dead, completely dead." Master Liu stormed forward. "Who is the idiot that dropped my grandson? Do you have a death wish?" Chen collapsed to his knees. "Master, I made a terrible mistake. I was holding the young master carefully. I don't know how he slipped." Shiquan slapped him. "You fool! He's only a few days old, and you couldn't even hold a child." Chen banged his head on the ground. "Please forgive me. I would never harm our young master on purpose. I'll use everything I have to heal him. Just spare my life this once." Shiquan scoffed. "Oh, so now you're showing off in front of us? Our dog is barking a lot today. Guards, teach this bastard a lesson." Chen bowed again and cried, "I deserve punishment. Thank you for sparing my life." Meanwhile, Ju Fan thought coldly, "Not enough. Your suffering has only begun, you worm." He cried louder purposely. Master Liu, furious, ordered, "Maid, take the child inside and check him thoroughly. If anything happened to my grandson," he glared at Shiquan. "As for this old Chen, Shiquan, he works under you. And honestly, you are my son, yet I expect nothing from you. Now it seems your men are just as useless. Utter trash, just like their master." With that, Master Liu turned and walked away in anger. Meanwhile, Shiquan was thinking, everything was going perfectly. Father was actually happy with me for once, and this stupid old Chen ruined it. Because of him, I got scolded. He angrily kicked old Chen and shouted, "Guards, drag him outside and beat him so badly that death feels more peaceful than life." Old Chen screamed, "Young master, please forgive me. I'm your family's loyal dog. How can you do this to me?" Shiquan snapped, "What's wrong with everyone? Why are you all standing silently? The party isn't over. Play music, dance, enjoy. Tonight, we celebrate." Ju Fan, watching all this, thought, "If I want to become powerful, I can't stop. I need to train hard. But more importantly, I need milk. As long as I keep drinking milk, I'll keep getting stronger." The doctor reassured Master Liu, "Please don't worry. The young master has an incredible physique. Small injuries won't affect him at all. He is perfectly healthy." Master Liu sighed in relief. "That's good. Since you treated him well, I'll reward you." Ju Fan thought, "Everything is going smoothly. I just need to do one more thing. Find my sisters, but I'm still too small to move on my own. I need to grow faster so I can walk." Ju Fan pointed at his mouth, indicating hunger. Master Liu immediately said, "Bring milk right now. My grandson is hungry. He cannot stay hungry." The Liu family's daughter-in-law said, "He just drank milk a little while ago. It hasn't even been an hour. He's hungry again?" Master Liu replied, "He's the future of our family. If the future is hungry, how will our family rise? Feed him as much as he needs." Ju Fan immediately began drinking again. Master Liu ordered, "Bring nourishing soup for my daughter-in-law as well. She must drink it until my grandson's stomach is full." Ju Fan drank milk continuously for 3 whole hours. Lady Liu complained, "Child, what is wrong with you? Is your stomach a bottomless pit? You must have some kind of grudge against me to torture me like this." 3 months later, we see Ju Fan crawling at incredible speed. Thanks to his lightning divine sense, he moved so fast that even the maid couldn't catch him. Ju Fan thought, "In my last life, I was D rank, It took me an entire year of hard work to level up enough to afford a potion. I risked my life countless times, took so many injuries, and still couldn't reach the power I now have at only 3 months old. I've already reached C rank, primary stage, and at this rate, by the time I turn 1, I'll be stronger than I ever imagined. Master Lu saw Zhu Fan crawling on the floor and grew furious. That's the heir of the Lu family. If he gets hurt, can you repay his life with your own? The maid kneeled and cried, "Forgive me, Master Liu, the young master is too fast. No matter how hard I try, I just can't keep up with him," Shikuan said. "Look, he's running toward us. He must be hungry again." Lady Liu groaned. "I'm exhausted. For 3 months, this child has made my life miserable. Can I get even a little rest?" Zhu Fan thought, "No, I must grow stronger so I can kill all of you, and to grow stronger, you must keep feeding me." Suddenly, Zhu Fan stood up on his feet. Everyone in the room was shocked. He even jumped and reached his food on his own. The maid gasped, "What? The young master is only 3 months old, and he's already standing and walking." The butler said, "He possesses a holy body. His development is extraordinary compared to normal children." Master Lu proudly declared, "My grandson can stand already. According to Lu family rules, it's time to choose a personal maid for him." The butler nodded. "We began preparations a long time ago." Master Lu asked, "So, have you chosen who will be my grandson's personal attendant?" The butler replied, "The final fight is today. We will know the results soon." When Zhu Fan looked inside the selection room, he was shocked. He saw many dead children, and among the survivors, his little sister was fighting another girl. Zhu Fan's heart dropped. How is this possible? Why is my precious sister here? Without hesitation, he used his lightning ability and shocked the girl fighting his sister. This gave his sister the chance to grab the bread and survive. Zhu Fan thought nervously, "I used too much power. Will they suspect me?" Master Lu laughed proudly. "Most children get scared seeing a fight, but my grandson got excited and jumped into the action. Son, I must say, your child is far braver than you were at his age." Zhu Fan sighed in relief. "Good. Since I'm just a baby, even if I do something unbelievable, none of them suspect me. I can't speak anyway. They make their own explanations." The butler asked, "Master Lu, since the young master interrupted the fight, should we hold another one for the final selection?" Master Lu replied, "No need. The results are clear. This girl's appearance is good. Her fighting speed is impressive. Take her away, clean her up, and train her. Explain to her the duties she must perform for the young master." Later, Zhu Fan's sister entered his room. Seeing her, he couldn't contain his happiness. The butler said, "Girl, from today onward, you are the personal servant of our young master. If you want to live and live happily, you must always place the young master's life far above your own. From now on, every responsibility related to him is yours. Right now he cannot speak, but once he begins to talk, every word that comes out of his mouth will be an order to you. Whatever he tells you to do, obey without question. Do you understand?" Zhu Fan's sister nodded quickly. The butler continued, "Good. Always stay near the young master. Once he eats, drinks, and falls asleep, only then you may go for your training." With that, the butler left. Seeing his sister walk toward him, Zhu Fan felt relieved and happy, until he noticed something shocking. His sister was holding a dagger. Zhu Fan thought, "What is happening? Xiaowei, what are you planning? My vocal cords aren't fully developed yet. I can't even speak properly." Xiaowei glared at Zhu Fan and said, "Because of you people, my brother died. That's why I'll take revenge, by killing you here." She launched a deadly attack at Zhu Fan, but Zhu Fan dodged it just in time and appeared near her in a flash. He thought, "My sister, she has wind divine sense? Since when did she awaken such power?" Zhu Fan started running away as Xiaowei chased him. He thought, "I'm using too much power to escape. My small body can't handle this much energy. I need to end this fight quickly." He sent a small lightning strike to Xiaowei's leg. She fell to the ground. Xiaowei growled, "This brat may be tiny, but he's cunning. Because of his attack, I can't move." Zhu Fan slowly walked toward her, made a tiny cut on his finger, and began writing on the floor with his blood. "I'm small. I can't talk yet, but I can write. Xiaowei, my dear sister, come here and hug your brother." But before she could understand the writing, Xiaowei stood again and charged at him. Zhu Fan panicked. "I forgot. She can't read yet. What do I do now? With all this noise, someone might come here any minute. And if they see Xiaowei trying to kill me, she won't stand a chance of surviving." Then we see old Chen walking toward Zhu Fan's room with a gift in hand. He was remembering Shikuan's words, "If you weren't useful to me, you would have died today. Consider yourself lucky. You're still of some use." Old Chen muttered, Thank you, young master, for sparing my life. From now on, I'll work even harder so I can repay your kindness. Shikwan had told him earlier, my father is still furious. There's only one way to calm him. You must win over my child's heart. If the baby becomes happy with you, the old man won't trouble you anymore. Old Chen replied, don't worry, young master. I will bring a marvelous gift for the little master. Something he'll definitely love. Holding the gift box, Old Chen thought, the Liu family lacks nothing. If I give something ordinary, they'll reject it. So I sold all my property and bought this from the black market. I pray it works. As he neared Jufan's room, he heard crying and panicked noises inside. What happened? Why is the young master crying like that? Did something go wrong? He pushed the door open and saw Xiaowei chasing Jufan with a knife. Jufan sighed internally. Good. This idiot came at the perfect time. Before Xiaowei could strike again, Jufan grabbed her wrist, knocked her unconscious, and then picked up her knife. He deliberately made a small cut on his own shoulder and threw the bloody knife toward Old Chen. Old Chen was horrified. What is happening here? Before he could understand, Jufan picked up the unconscious Xiaowei, then began crying loudly with all his strength. Master Lu and the others rushed in. What happened? Where is this crying coming from? They saw the injured Jufan, clutching the unconscious girl, crying loudly. Master Lu roared. Who is the bastard that didn't blind this useless Old Chen earlier? What punishment did I give him? That he had the courage to try and kill my grandson? You're finished! Keeping you alive was a mistake, and we will not repeat it, Old Chen cried. No, Master Lu, I didn't do anything. Shikwan stepped forward and slapped him hard. You filthy worm. If you didn't do this, then did I do it? I gave you one chance to make the young master happy, so we could forget your mistakes, and instead you came here to kill him. Old Chen sobbed. Please believe me. I brought a gift for the young master, but when I arrived, I saw this girl chasing him with a knife. The young master knocked her out himself, cut his own shoulder, and threw the knife toward me. Old Chen stammered nervously. I know you won't believe me, but everything I'm saying is the truth. Shikwan slapped him and barked. Fine, then tell me where your gift is. Old Chen checked and replied, It was with me. Where did it go? I can't find it. Master Lu intervened. That girl fought so hard to protect our young master. Take her away and give her a proper rest. Then, turning to Shikwan, he said coldly, What can I even say to you? I taught you from childhood how to raise dogs, and you still failed to learn. Your dogs have turned on you. Any hope I had left in you is gone. After me, the leadership of this family will pass to your son because clearly you are useless. With that, Master Lu walked away. Enraged, Shikwan began to beat Old Chen. You worm! I gave you a chance, but you tried to kill my son. I won't spare you now. You're finished. While he was being beaten, Old Chen cried, Young master, I am your loyal dog. Please, just give me a chance to speak. Shikwan snarled, Take this bastard away and feed him to the dogs. I never want to see him again. The butler stepped forward to lift Jufan. Little young master, don't worry. We will take your maid and treat her properly. Jufan thought, I wrote on the floor that I'm your brother. If the butler removes Xiaowei, he'll see it. What should I do? Nothing is making sense. The butler set Jufan aside. If I shock him, nothing will happen. This butler served old Master Lu. He's not the sort to be knocked out by my tricks. But then Jufan noticed something worse. Xiaowei's blood had smeared and erased the words he had written. When did she get hurt? Where did all that blood come from? The butler ordered, Maids, quickly clean the young master's room. This blood is alarming. Get it cleaned up now. Jufan thought, At least I survived this. But there's one more important thing I must do. Cut to the massage room. Jufan's mother was getting a relaxing massage when she heard the tiny cries of her son. Her heart skipped. By the time she turned, little Jufan was already preparing to act. Irritated, his mother asked, What's wrong with you? How can a 3-month-old be this hungry? Jufan thought, If I don't get milk, I won't grow powerful. I must grow quickly so I can speak and tell Xiaowei everything, otherwise she'll try to kill me again. 1 week later, Jufan began to speak. When Xiaowei approached, he stood and said, Xiaowei, I am your big brother. She was shocked. This baby can talk? Jufan then asked, Was the cake I brought you tasty? The scene flashed back to the past. Jufan offering cake to the girls, their delight, and the moment his phone rang, Old Chen was calling, ordering him to get to the side immediately. He left in a hurry without cutting the cake. Xiaowei stopped everyone from eating and said, We'll eat together when our brother returns. But their brother never returned, and the girls grew increasingly worried. Seeing little Jufan now, Xiaowei started to cry. Jufan hugged her and whispered, Don't cry so loudly. If anyone hears us, we're done. Jiawei clung to him. Big brother, you really are him. Jufan cautioned her. Careful, this 3-month-old body can't handle too much of your power. Jiawei apologized. Sorry brother, I didn't realize. After catching his breath, Jufan asked, Tell me, how were you captured? Where are Sheng and San? How did you figure out that the ones who tried to kill me were the Liu family? Jiawei explained. After you left and didn't come back for a long time, we were worried. Sheng asked, Where is big brother? Why hasn't he returned? Shanshan said the same thing, that maybe you'd abandoned us. I refused to stay home, so I went to the mission hub where you used to take jobs. I found a notice that people had disappeared. Many were shouting at old Chen. One woman was asking about her husband, and old Chen kicked her aside with no answer. Then a man shouted that his fiancé and many others had gone through the portal with the Liu family's master. It seemed the Liu people had slaughtered our family. Before that man could act, old Chen killed him, and everyone else there was terrified. Old Chen was saying, If anyone talks nonsense about our young master, consider them dead. Look, before giving the mission, I clearly told everyone that this was a high-risk mission. The money was good, but the danger was far greater. If even after hearing all that, they still came here and accepted the mission, then whether they live or die is their own responsibility. Their life and death have nothing to do with me. So pick up your boy and get out of here. Jufan said, Yes, you're absolutely right. That bastard old Chen trapped all of us. But I've already taught that scoundrel a lesson. Now tell me, where are Shan and Sheng? Hearing their names, Jiawei starts crying. Panicking, Jufan asks, Tell me what happened. Why are you crying? Jiawei explains, I was supposed to go back and tell them about you, but before I could reach them, the demonic tide came. Everyone was in a hurry, and the demonic tide reached near our house. To save them, I ran there as fast as I could, but by the time I got home, nothing was left. Everything was completely destroyed. I sat there thinking about you, calling your name, because I knew we had no one except you. In the present, Jufan says, Don't cry. Because of this vile Liu family, we were destroyed. But maybe, seeing their cruelty, God felt pity for us and gave us an incredible opportunity. Using it, we can avenge Shan and Sheng, the first villain in our revenge story, that bastard old Chen. He's already gone. Now, one by one, the rest will die just like him. The scene shifted. We are shown a dungeon. Old Chen was crying as he says, Master Liu, I'm innocent. Please trust me. I'm not lying. I only came to give a gift, nothing else. Suddenly the door behind him opens, and a massive monster walks toward him. Horrifying screams echo from the dungeon, and old Chen's story ends forever. Jufan says, Jiawei, first we will destroy this Liu family. After that, we'll find an opportunity to finish them all. Jiawei replies, Okay brother, whatever you say, I'm ready. Wait a second, I just remembered I had something to do. Jufan asks, What is it? What do you have to do? She picks him up and says, I have to bathe you. Jufan shouts, What did you say? You're my little sister. You can't bathe me. I can do it myself. Jiawei answers, Brother, you adopted us. We're not your real sisters. And now I'm your personal maid. It's my responsibility to take care of you, so I have to complete my task. If I don't, I'll be punished. And I'm sure you don't want that. Jufan says, But I don't want to go. Can't you listen to me just once? Jiawei ignores him, strips him, and puts him in the bath. Hurry up and take off your clothes, Jufan protests. I may be only 3 months old, but I can still do this myself. But Jiawei removes his clothes anyway. Oh, so this is your little bird? It's actually quite cute. Crying, Jufan says, I'm your big brother. You can't do this to me. Jiawei replies, Brother, look at our size difference now. I'm much bigger than you. And when you were older, you took care of all 3 of us alone. Now it's my turn. Let me do my job. Jufan shouts, Jiawei, what are you doing now? Jiawei starts bathing him and says, For people like us outsiders, even eating a full meal is a big thing. And now bathing in such a nice tub, this is luxury. Brother, I've seen how these people live. They eat the best food, and whatever is left, they feed to their dogs. Do you know? The Liu family's dogs live a better life than humans outside. Why is society so unfair? Jufan replies, That's how the world works. The ones with power rule. They can do whatever they want, but those without power struggle even for 2 meals a day. Suddenly, Jufan becomes shocked. Jiawei adds, Butler uncle told me that while bathing you, I must take special care of your little bird, so I should clean it too. Jufan shouts, Jiawei, I can do that myself. After the bath, Jufan comes out thinking, This humiliation, I'll never forget it in my entire life. I'm her older brother, and yet she bathed me. Xiaowei walks up to him and asks, "What happened, brother? Why do you look so angry?" Zhufan turns his face away. Xiaowei pretends to act sad. "When you were older, you never turned your face away from us, but now you're doing it." Zhufan puts his hand on her head and says, "Okay, I'm not angry anymore. Please don't be upset." But he notices she was perfectly fine, just pretending. Zhufan asks, "By the way, do you have wind divine sense?" Xiaowei replies, "Yes, you're right." Zhufan says, "But according to the records, the youngest person to awaken their divine sense was 12 years old. You're not 12. You're way younger." Xiaowei says, "I don't know about that. A panel appeared in front of me. It showed my status. Inside the system, there's a dialogue box that talks to me. It told me how to awaken. Without it, I couldn't have awakened." Shocked, Zhufan thinks, "A panel? The same thing happened to me, and I didn't even notice that it's actually a dialogue box made to communicate with us. But why do Xiaowei and I have this system? How did she awaken her divine sense at such a young age? And why was I able to do the same? This is definitely no coincidence. Whatever the secret is, it isn't simple. I will definitely uncover the truth in the future." Xiaowei asks, "Brother, is there any problem?" Zhufan replies, "No, nothing. Since you've awakened your divine sensibility, you also need to become powerful as soon as possible." Xiaowei says, "Don't worry at all, I will train very hard." Zhufan smiles and says, "You truly are my capable sister. You always know what's good for you." Suddenly, there's a knock at the door. A maid says from outside, "Young master, I've brought your food. Madam knew you must be hungry, so she ordered fresh milk to be sent to you first." Looking at the milk, Zhufan thinks, to become powerful, hard work is necessary. But even more important than that, are resources. Using the Liu family's resources, we can become far stronger than normal people. Xiaowei says, "I'm already training a lot. But apart from training, is there any other way to become stronger?" Zhufan says, "Open your mouth. You'll understand what that method is." As soon as Xiaowei opens her mouth, Zhufan puts the milk bottle in it. "Drink it. Tell me how you feel." After drinking, Xiaowei says in surprise, "What is this energy? Suddenly my whole body feels full of power." Zhufan explains, "My mother has a special body. She produces this milk using high-grade crystals, and getting those crystals is so difficult that even an A-ranked team cannot retrieve them on their own. They would still struggle a lot. You know, my entire squad died because of these crystals. This woman has a special physique that allows her to create all this. And the strange thing is, big families keep their secrets only to themselves. The Divine Sense Academy doesn't have records about any of this. These powerful families hide so many things from us. What we know about the world and the portals is only a tiny portion. The real knowledge lies with them. They use us like donkeys, making us work hard and then sending us to die on the battlefield due to lack of information." Zhufan continues, "No matter what, we must force these people to reveal all their secrets." Xiaowei says, "Big brother, you should drink too. How will you become strong if you don't?" Zhufan replies, "This whole bottle is for you. Drink as much as you want. It's important for you to grow stronger so you can fully use your divine sense. As for me, don't worry. I won't stay hungry. It's easy to arrange food for myself." Later, Zhufan goes to his mother. Annoyed, she says, "I sent milk to you a little while ago, but even that wasn't enough for you. Little one, how big is your stomach? How much more will you drink?" The maids add, "Young master is hungry again. Please prepare a medicinal meal for madam quickly, otherwise she will become very weak." Zhufan thinks, "My sister and I are getting stronger together. Someday, a day will come when we stand against you all. Then you'll realize you raised your own enemies with your own milk. We will destroy your shining Liu family." Later that night, Zhufan searches his room thinking, "Old Chen brought a gift. It must be somewhere around here." Finally, he spots it under the bed. Excited, he thinks, "Finally, I found it." Since he was trying to save his life, that bastard must have brought something valuable. He knew bringing something ordinary to the Liu family would be pure stupidity. Let's see what's inside. He opens the box and finds beast crystals inside. Surprised, he says, "Why are these crystals black?" The system responds, "Host, these are rare crystals. If you absorb them, you will gain a lightning ability called Lightning Spear." Zhufan asks, "So absorbing this will give me a skill? How is that possible? Skills are learned through training. How can absorbing something make us stronger?" The system explains, "Compared to normal beasts, evolved beasts are far more powerful and possess special abilities. When such a beast is killed, there is a very rare chance of obtaining a skill crystal. When a person absorbs it, they gain the beast's ability. A skill that would normally take years to master can be learned instantly. Delighted, Jufan says, "This is incredible. But wait, system, how did you know what I was thinking?" The system replies, "I am implanted in your mind. Whatever you think, I already know." Jufan says, "Don't try to fool me. Before the apocalypse started, I was a high schooler. I played tons of games and read many novels. The hero suddenly gets a system that gives him tasks, rewards, and helps him take revenge. The system always has unlimited rewards. No one knows where they come from. You're supposed to let me show off, punish my enemies, take revenge, and make a comeback. But since you arrived, all you've shown me is divine sense, realms, and some basic info. You haven't done anything else for me. You're a useless system doing nothing for me." The system replies, "Host, you are being ungrateful. Think carefully. If I hadn't told you that you possess the reincarnation ability, would you have ever used it? Even with such an incredible ability, you would have died right there. You should thank me for saving you, but instead you call me useless." Jufan asks, "Jiaowei's system, is it related to you?" His system replies, "No, not at all. And is there really another system in this world besides me? I'm telling you clearly, don't waste time. Become powerful as fast as you can. I may not be able to give you gifts, but I won't let you lose either. I want you to teach your enemies a lesson and grow incredibly strong." Jufan says, all right, I'll keep that in mind." Then he starts absorbing the crystal. Jufan thinks, "I can clearly feel its energy. My divine sense power is increasing rapidly." Suddenly, Jufan summons a lightning spear in his hands. He says, "It really works. A skill that normally takes at least 10 years to learn. I learned it in just 5 minutes. I shaped my internal energy into a lightning spear. Not only can I use it in close combat, but also for long-range attacks. Let's throw it and see how powerful it is." He throws the spear, and it tears straight through the wall. Shocked, Jufan thinks, "What kind of power is this?" Old Master Lu and the others rush into his room. Annoyed, Shiguan says, "What is wrong with this kid? Won't he let us sleep at night?" But then they see the hole in the wall and freeze. Shiguan asks, "Who did this?" The butler answers, "I was supervising this area a few minutes ago, and I saw a dangerous lightning bolt tear through the wall, and we didn't see anyone leave. That means our young master did this." Overjoyed, Old Master Lu says, "My child, you are extraordinary. You were born with divine sense, and in just 3 months, you've mastered a skill too. You will definitely go far in the future." He turns to his daughter-in-law. "You've worked very hard. All of this is possible because of you. I hope you continue feeding this child well and keep making him stronger." Shiguan grumbles. If he had power, he could have used it in the morning. Why disturb everyone at night? Old Master Lu snaps. "Your son possesses such tremendous power, and instead of being proud, you're complaining? What kind of father are you?" He pats Jufan and says, "My dear grandson, you've done wonderfully. That's why I'll take you with me to the family's annual hunt. Normally, children go when they're 1 year old, but since you're a genius, you'll go earlier." Then Old Master Lu asks the butler, "Is everything ready?" The butler replies, "The target team has already left. We missed some members from Young Master's group. They're already moving quickly toward the destination." Old Master Lu chuckles. "That's actually great. If Lu family children experience things earlier, they will grow more powerful than everyone else. Using these commoners, my child will become even stronger." Shocked, Jufan and Xiaowei wonder, "What is this bastard planning?" They all walk to a room. Old Master Lu uses his power to open a hidden gate. Jufan thinks in disbelief, "What is happening here? We were always told that dimensional gates form on their own and appear randomly. No one can create them. But the Lu family is opening one at will. Just how many things have been hidden from normal people in this apocalyptic world? These families definitely have secrets that can change the reality of the entire world." They step into another world. Annoyed, Jufan's mother says, "Child, what is your problem? All you do is eat the entire day. Don't you know anything besides eating?" The butler says, "We are inside the ruins dimension now, and despite that, the young master is calm and unfazed. It clearly shows he's not only strong but also brave." Shiguan suddenly points, "Dad, look there. They must have arrived." In the distance, a hunter team was fighting monsters. One hunter says while attacking, "Their shells are way too hard. Even with daggers I can't cut them." Another, using barriers, shouts, "I don't understand. Why are C-rank monsters appearing inside a C-rank gate? Some of these beasts look like B-rank. Their appearance here is seriously strange." Then Jufan and Xiaowei spot their sister, Sheng, fighting among the hunters. The captain shouts, "Everyone, listen carefully. Keep fighting but slowly retreat." But suddenly, one of their own team members attacks the captain. Sheng yells, "Captain, be careful!" The traitorous man breaks the captain's barrier. A giant snake takes the opportunity to attack the captain. Moving forward, another team member shouts, "You bastard! How dare you attack our captain? I won't spare you for this filthy act." But before he can do anything, the traitor steps forward and kills him instantly. Panicking, the remaining team members shout, "We know this guy. This bastard is none other than Chiz Yong, the human butcher. As far as we know, he was supposed to be dead. How is he still alive?" Chiz Yong kills another man and throws his body into the monster's mouth. Disgusted, Ju Fan thinks, "Chiz Yong, the human butcher. He's the same bastard who severely injured me. After weakening me, that bastard Shiquan delivered the final blow." So these two were working together. We are shown Chiz Yong throwing the man into the monster's jaws from a different angle. Ju Fan was horrified. Shiquan says with satisfaction, "Our work is almost done. The border will form in just a moment. Only this bastard is left. Kill him and everything will be fine." As Chiz Yong moves forward to attack, Ju Fan steps in and blocks him using his fist. Ju Fan thinks, "This bastard is a demon disguised as a human. He enjoys killing divine awakeners. He's a B-rank mutated awakener." When the government officials discovered him, they issued a kill order. But the Liu family secretly saved him, and now he works for them. What should I do? How do I save Sheng with all of them here? Wait, I have a brilliant idea, a way to kill the snake without breaking the stick. Ju Fan walks forward and starts drinking milk again. Annoyed, his mother snaps, "What is wrong with you? You were doing the same thing just a moment ago and you're hungry again?" She looks at his mouth and asks, "What happened to you?" Suddenly, Ju Fan spits milk all over her. Furious, she throws Ju Fan aside and shouts, "You rotten child, what is your problem? Because of you my life has become hell. How dare you spit milk on me?" Before he hits the ground, Jiawei rushes forward and catches him. She asks, "Brother, what are you doing?" Ju Fan whispers, "Quiet, I'm purposely causing trouble so we can save Sheng." Shiquan walks forward and slaps his wife hard. He yells, "How dare you be so careless? Don't you see he's only 3 months old? How can you yell at a child?" Enraged, Ju Fan's mother shouts back, "Oh, so you dare hit me? Even my own mother never slapped me, and you think you can? I didn't come to the Liu family to be beaten by a dog like you. I'm not going to spare you today." Shiquan replies, "Oh really? And you think you're stronger than me? Let me show you who I am." Watching their fight, Ju Fan smirks. This is getting entertaining. Just as they are about to clash, a blast erupts between their attacks. Old Master Lu says, "Daughter-in-law, my son may be stupid, but I expect you to be sensible. Spitting milk is normal behavior for very young children. You're his mother. It's your responsibility to care for him. Put the child first, not yourself. How can you be so careless with him? And both of you seem to be forgetting. You carry the responsibility of this entire family on your shoulders. Control your anger. If you fight recklessly here, it will end badly for both of you." Shiquan and his wife immediately quiet down. Jiawei whispers, "Brother, what do we do now?" Ju Fan replies, "Just wait a second. Watch what happens." Suddenly, strange noises come from the forest. The butler says, "Master, something is moving inside the jungle." When everyone turns around, they see numerous goblin monsters approaching. Using his attacks, Shiquan wipes out several goblins at once. The butler says, confused, "How did these monsters get here?" Shiquan answers, "I don't understand this either. We cleared the entire area earlier. So how did these monsters appear again?" Old Master Lu scolds him. "This is what happens when you waste your time partying instead of studying. The thing that fell on your daughter-in-law is something even rarer than a high-grade crystal. It's so powerful that it can attract night monsters with just its scent." Ju Fan thinks proudly, "I knew about this. That's why I spat out the milk." The scent attracted numerous powerful monsters here, distracting everyone. Suddenly, multiple B-rank goblin monsters emerge. Old Master Lu shouts, "Kill these monsters quickly." The butler and the rest begin fighting fiercely. Ju Fan whispers, "We have our chance. We must quietly escape from here." Jiawei quickly pulls Ju Fan off the cliff and jumps, using her wind ability to start flying. Ju Fan says in shock, "You learned a wind-type skill too? How did you manage that?" Jiawei replies, "The system gave me a task, and when I completed it, I received the skill to fly." Ju Fan asks, "Can you tell me what task it was?" Happily, Jiawei says, "My task was to bathe you. That was the reward I got after completing it." Ju Fan thinks, stunned. For bathing me, the system gave her such an amazing skill. What exactly is this system planning? Meanwhile, on the battlefield, Sheng was still fighting. Her team was struggling to hold off the monsters. A girl with a shield says, "Captain, it's getting harder to hold them off." The captain shouts, "Chizyong, what is your problem with us? We never did anything to offend you, so why are you killing us without any reason?" Chizyong replies, "I don't need a reason to kill you. The only reason is, I enjoy it. My master gave me the chance to fully enjoy killing. Thanks to him, I can slaughter all of you." The captain yells, "You bastard! Who is your master who encourages such disgusting things?" Chizyong walks forward and says, "Laws are meant for commoners. The powerful are not bound by laws." Saying this, he kills the shadow girl instantly. As she dies, she cries, "Captain, please save me." But someone throws her corpse into the snake's mouth. The captain shouts, "Our mission has failed. Everyone run. At least some of us must survive. Sheng, run. You're just a child. Saving you is more important. And as for this devil, I'll kill him before I die." But Chizyong vanishes and reappears behind another teammate, grabbing him and drinking his blood. Sheng cries, "You monster, let him go." She throws a stone at Chizyong, but it has no effect. His entire body was made of metal. Chizyong says, "You awakened at such a young age. If you lived, you would become very powerful. But unfortunately, your fate is terrible. You happen to meet me." He moves forward to attack Sheng, but the captain jumps in front of her, saving her life, and sacrifices his own. Throwing the captain's body aside, Chizyong says, "Finally, this pest is also dead. I thought I would kill you later as part of my fun, but it seems I'll have to kill you right here. Come on, child. Hurry up and die so I can finish my job." Crying, Sheng says, "Brother Jiawei Shanshan, where are you?" Suddenly, attacks fly toward Chizyong. "We're right here," Zhu Fan and Jiawei shout as they strike, but Chizyong deflects their attacks easily. Shocked, Sheng says, "Jiawei and brother too." Zhu Fan said, "Sheng, what's going on here? Why is all this happening? I'll explain everything later. Right now we need to focus entirely on the fight." In his mind, Zhu Fan thought, "This is exactly what happened when I died last time. Even after devouring so much, these monsters keep evolving. Monster evolution. This wasn't covered anywhere in the academy. Are they deliberately hiding something from us?" Chizyong stood up and said, "So the young master is here and his personal maid is here too. What I don't understand is why you're here. You were supposed to be watching my mission from the distant cliff. What's even more confusing, how do you know this girl? But that's not the point. The real question is, how do I clean up this entire mess?" Jufan thought, "This bastard, he's extremely smart. Most villains don't use their brains, but this one is sharp." Laughing, Chizyong said, "I've made my decision. I don't care who you people are. I won't change my plan for anyone. I'll complete the mission I was given. And after killing this annoying maid, I'll claim extra reward for rescuing the young master. Just imagine how much reward Master Liu will give me when I hand over the young master." Chizyong then activated all his weapons at once. Revealing that he has metal-type awakening, Jufan thought, "Damn, Chizyong is a B rank. I'm only at C rank peak. Xiaowei has a wind-type ability, she's D rank peak. And Sheng just entered D rank. Element-wise, I do have advantages over metal, but the gap in rank is huge. If I fight head-on, I'll lose for sure. I need to use my brain," Jufan shouted. "Jiawei, Sheng, do exactly what I say." Chizyong laughed. "Young master, don't worry. Your loyal servant will kill anyone who tries to attack you." He lunged at Jufan, but Jufan dodged using lightning and martial arts, blocking every attack effortlessly. Shocked, Chizyong said, "Divine martial arts? This technique is extremely rare. Barely a handful in the world can master it. Just a few days ago, I killed a D-rank brat who used this martial art. He almost defeated me. If Master Shikuan hadn't arrived on time, I'd have been dead. Looking at your power, are you that same D-rank brat inside a new body?" Jufan thought, "Even though I'm C-rank peak, this child's body is too weak. It's hard to control my powers like this. We only have one chance to win. If any one of us messes up, we're all dead." Jufan yelled, "Xiaowei, Sheng, start the plan." Sheng threw a massive boulder at Chizyong, but he dodged at the last moment. Xiaowei trapped him inside a whirlwind. Chizyong laughed. "You kids think your little tricks will work on me? I've killed far stronger and smarter people than you. They used everything they had, but none of them beat me. So stop struggling and accept your deaths." Jufan created his new skill Lightning Sphere, combined it with his divine arts, and hurled it at Chizyong with full power. Seeing the attack, Chizyong yelled, "You little brat, you won't get away with this." The explosion destroyed the entire area, and Jufan was left exhausted. Chizyong stood up and said, "Young master, you're truly dangerous. Not even a B-rank peak can unleash such power. But from your condition, you clearly can't fight anymore. Even after all your attacks, my loyalty to you hasn't changed. Those two girls have been annoying you, so I'll kill them. But you, I'll protect you, young master." He smiled wickedly and said, "Girls, do you know how it feels when a knife slides into your body? Let's begin with the red-haired one. She's the reason you're all here, right?" Chiziyong charged at Sheng, but Xiaowei jumped in front of her. "Sheng, get back. You won't survive his attack." Xiaowei was severely injured from taking the blow. Chiziyong said mockingly, "Girl, why did you step in? Even if I look crazy, I'm actually very smart. I'll kill each of you one by one. I'll smash you, crush you, break you, slowly, painfully. Don't be impatient. Everyone will get their turn." He then used metal wires to strike at Sheng. Chiziyong said, "Kids, you're really good at running. That's why I blocked your escape route. Now, let's see what you're going to do." Just then, to protect Sheng, Jufan jumped in front of her. Chiziyong lowered his knife and threw a simple punch, but even that punch injured Jufan badly. Chiziyong continued, "Why don't you idiots understand? I told you, I will kill each of you one by one, yet you keep jumping in, desperate to die early." Jufan replied, "Chiziyong, be as happy as you want, but your attacks on us will cost you dearly. The ones dying today won't be us, it will be you. Your death is already dancing above your head." Suddenly, a voice thundered from the sky. It was none other than Grandpa Liu. Grandpa Liu shouted, "Chiziyong, you filthy dog. Did your hands not tremble before attacking your own master? A dog who bites his owner has no right to live. If you were so brave, you should have attacked me. You touched my grandson, and that was your biggest mistake." Terrified, Chiziyong thought, "So that's what this brat did. He tricked me. The lightning attack he used wasn't meant to kill me. It was a signal to call these people." Then we see the flashback. When the Liu family killed the zombies on the cliff earlier, they suddenly noticed Jufan was missing. Shiquan said, "We forgot, that little kid can run now. With his lightning speed, he could have gotten far." There was a maid named Xiaowei watching him. "Did she fail to guard him?" The butler replied, "Young master, she's gone too. She must have followed him." Master Liu shouted angrily, "Idiots, he's only 3 months old. Find him immediately." He used his lightning sword technique and rushed out. Seeing the blast of Jufan's lightning attack, he instantly understood where his grandson was. Back to Chiziyong, he thought, "No matter what I say now, no one will believe that a 3-month-old tricked me. Talking is pointless. There's only one way out. Capture the kid and escape quietly." Chiziyong dashed at Jufan with full speed, but Sheng threw her rod to distract him. At that moment, Shiquan arrived. Shiquan shouted, "I raised you dogs with so much trust, and now all of you turn back to bite me? I won't spare any of you." Chiziyong dodged Shiquan's attack and screamed, "Young master, I didn't do anything. Please give me one chance to explain. I'll tell you everything." But before he could finish, a giant snake lunged forward and swallowed him whole. Then the snake slithered away inside the community wall. The butler checked Jufan and said, "Young master is injured, but luckily, it's not serious." Master Liu said, "These two girls worked very hard to protect my grandson. They've proven they'll achieve great things in this family. They're loyal, just like you. Take care of them." And it looks like the Snake King has fully evolved. It's time to kill it and retrieve its treasures. Jufan thought, "I've learned something new today. Powerful families trick normal awakeners. After those awakeners are eaten, these beasts evolve into stronger, higher quality demonic beasts. The Academy never taught us this. These noble families are hiding the truth, so they can keep ruling over everyone." Then Master Liu killed the Snake King with a single attack. Its corpse burst open, releasing many rare materials. Master Liu said, "This is great fortune. These materials are extremely high quality, far better than expected. Butler, call the collection team. Store everything in the treasury. As for the useless items, sell them to the guilds at high quality prices. Our trash is gold to them. Display the rare items and set the price so high that people think 100 times before buying. The Divine Team members are wealthy. They'll buy anyway." He picked up one extremely rare item. "This here is the giant snake poison sac. Send it to the young master in the capital. It will improve our family's status and please the elders." Shiquan thought, "Finally, something valuable I can claim." Grandpa Liu said, "Put the snake horn up for auction. It will fetch an excellent price. Use the evolved snake scales to forge a shield for my precious grandson. He almost died today because he didn't have one. A shield is important for his safety." The butler bowed. "Yes, master. Everything will be done." Shaquan requested. "Father, can I take the Snake King's essence?" Grandpa Lu snapped. "Why would I give such a precious item to you? I have a talented grandson and a daughter-in-law. They'll use it far better than you." Shaquan thought bitterly. He's not even 3 months old, and he's already taking things that should be mine. Grandpa Lu then handed another item to the butler. "Your eldest son is at B rank, right? If he uses this, he'll break through to B rank peak." The butler bowed deeply. "Master, thank you. You have done a great favor for my family. We will remain loyal to you for life." Later, we see a nighttime scene. Jiawei walked up to Jufan and said, "Brother, from now on, Sheng will also work as your personal maid." But Jufan ignored her and focused on examining the item in his hand. His system explained, "This is an A-rank defensive equipment. Any attack below A rank cannot harm you." Sheng asked, "Brother, why do you look so worried?" Without answering, Jufan suddenly used a powerful attack on himself. But nothing happened to him at all. Jufan said, "After entering the mansion, we learned many things. Demonic beasts evolve after eating awakeners and flesh. Once they evolve, they become far stronger than before. But in the Divine Academy where I studied, they never taught us any of this. All the big noble families hide these secrets. They use normal awakeners and then sell the resulting materials in the market at extremely high prices. As long as they keep this secret, all commoners will blindly follow them like fools, and these noble bastards will always stay above us. We were taught in the academy that nobles are humanity's protectors, that they lead the awakeners to save Earth. But now it's clear. All of that was a lie. They use us. Because of them, countless people die for nothing." Jiawei and Sheng asked, "Brother, is this information really that important?" Jufan replied, "You don't understand. If the truth comes out, the world will turn upside down. The information gap between commoners and nobles is enormous, so big that you kids can't even imagine it. Right now, our job is to stay here and gather everything we can about the Liu family. The more information we have, the easier it will be to break them in the future. And while we're here, we must train hard and become as powerful as possible. The day we strike back, those nobles must not even get a chance to cry." Both girls nodded. "Yes, brother, you're right," Jufan continued. "In all of this, I forgot to ask. Sheng, what were you doing earlier with the divine team? And how did you suddenly become so strong? Also, where is Shenshen? We left the house, but you stayed behind. You must know what happened." The moment Shenshen's name was mentioned, Sheng began to cry. Jufan quickly covered her mouth. "Hush! If you cry inside this mansion, many people will come running. Stay quiet and tell us what happened." Sheng said, "After you both left, I waited at home for a long time, but none of you returned. When I turned back to call Shen for cake, she didn't answer. I thought she was hiding somewhere in the house, but after searching everywhere, she wasn't there. I was terrified. I looked everywhere in our locality, but she was nowhere. Searching and searching, I ended up on the rooftop, and there I saw something terrifying. I saw a terrible man standing there, opening a portal with his staff. Demonic beasts were coming out of it." Jufan and Jiawei gasped. "What? A person opening a portal?" Then we see the flashback. Sheng reached the terrace looking for Shen and saw a staff-wielding man open a portal from which countless beasts poured out. Sheng said, "The beasts started chasing me. I was sure I'd die. But suddenly a system panel appeared in front of me. It said I had awakened a divine body cultivation power, and I could jump to the next building. That's how I escaped." Back in the present, Sheng added, "If the system hadn't guided me, those beasts would have killed me." Jufan was shocked. "Another system? Why do all 3 of us siblings have systems? A miracle happening once is possible, but not 3 times. There must be a reason behind this. We survived so many dangers, and the reason we're alive is because of these systems. I'm sure Shen also has a system. If the 3 of us survived, she must have survived too. Now that we're together, we'll use the Liu family's power to find Shen and grow stronger ourselves." Suddenly Sheng said, "Brother, my system has given me a task. Completing it gives a very good reward." She immediately picked up Jufan. Jufan shouted, "What are you doing, Sheng?" Then he remembered Jiawei's first task, and his face turned pale. Jiawei and Sheng giggled. "We already know what the task is. And honestly, we'll enjoy doing it." Annoyed, Jufan said, "What is wrong with this system? Why does it keep making them bathe me? What does it even get out of this?" Soon the girls began bathing him, laughing happily. Watching them, Jufan thought, "It feels nice seeing these kids happy again." Sheng said, "It really feels good to give brother a bath. Even though he's only 3 months old, he cooperates so well." Jufan muttered, "You two are terrible. I told you not to do this." Suddenly, Sheng stopped walking. Jufan asked, "What happened? Why did you stop?" Sheng whispered nervously, "The man who created the beast tide? He is right there. That man following the butler." Jufan said quietly, "That guy, he's the butler's eldest son. Don't panic or you'll get caught. Just keep walking calmly." The girls greeted the butler politely. The butler and his son bowed to Jufan. Then the butler knocked on a door and said, "Master, your weapon craftsman is waiting outside." From inside, Grandpa Lu replied, "Good. You may enter." Jufan whispered, "This must be their meeting hall. Let's see what they're planning. This information is important." Jiawei whispered nervously, "But if we walk in like this, won't they get suspicious?" Jufan said, "Don't worry." He pushed the door open and entered. Jiawei and Sheng immediately fell to their knees and said, "Master, forgive us. We tried to stop the young master, but he wouldn't listen." Meanwhile, Jufan began acting like a baby, calling out dramatically, "Grandpa, Grandpa!" Master Lu smiled happily and said, "My grandson wants to come to me. All of you may leave. I will take care of him. Things in the capital are getting strange. You could even say a war for power has already begun, and we can take advantage of this war to gain recognition and to grow stronger. For that, we need a lot of high-quality materials. So tell me, how are the new preparations going?" Bowing, Jukin replied, "Master, we have located the monsters in the other dimension. We can launch the operation whenever you give the order. But there is one issue. During the last attack, many awakeners were killed. Now, there are very few awakeners left in the city. The new batch of children will need at least 3 more months before they can awaken. If we launch the attack before that, there may only be a handful of awakeners left in the entire city." Jufan thought angrily, "So even the academy is working with these noble families. These families and the academy staff are all part of a group that fools new, innocent kids. Everything the academy taught us was a lie. Portals don't open on their own. These noble families open them deliberately. And we divine awakeners aren't protecting the world. We're being used to make these noble bastards rich." The butler spoke, "Master Lu, the number of awakeners in our city has decreased a lot. So I issued a new mission with an amazing reward. Awakeners from nearby cities will definitely come. We'll use them to evolve our beasts." Master Lu laughed. "Old Ju, you are incredible. Your entire family is incredible. 3 generations of your family have served us loyally. I am very pleased with you. Once we gain more profit in this power race, I will promote your Zhu family." Ju Qin fell to his knees and said, "Master Liu, serving the Liu family is an honor for us. Even if you give us nothing in return, we will happily serve you. To us commoners, you are like gods." The butler added, "Master, because of the gift you gave us, my son has broken through to mid-B rank. We can never repay your kindness." Master Liu smiled. "That is wonderful. The stronger you become, the stronger our family becomes. Everything we plan today must be completed on time." Ju Qin said, "Yes, Master. Everything will be done exactly as you said." Grandpa Lu instructed, "Announce a grand party through our trade guild. Invite every awakener in the city. This party will lack nothing. Display our weapons, hire beautiful performers, bring food services, gambling halls, everything. Make the arrangements so luxurious that no divine awakener leaves empty-handed. Their entire money should get spent at our party." The butler said, "Yes, Master, it will be done." Later, Zhu Fan and his sisters returned to their room. Zhu Fan said, "Now everything makes sense. These big families, like the Liu family, use some kind of technology to open portals. Monsters come out, eat humans, evolve, and become extremely powerful. Then the nobles kill them, collect all their high-value materials, and sell them in the market for huge profits. In this way, these nobles are controlling all of humanity. Their network is so strong that breaking it won't be easy." Ziawei asked, "How can nobles be this evil? They don't even see us commoners as humans." Jufan replied, "To nobles, only nobles are humans. The rest of us commoners are trash, born just to die." Sheng said, "Now that we know their truth, shouldn't we tell everyone? If commoners stop working for them, their entire network will collapse." Jufan said, "Sheng, how old are you? Even if you scream the truth outside, no one will believe you." Ziawei asked, "Then brother, what will we do? We can't defeat such a huge family with just 3 people." Jufan said, "You're right. We can't destroy such a huge family alone, but we can slowly weaken them. Our mission is to stop Ju Qin. Before he brings in the beast horde, we will eliminate him." He then explained his plan to his sisters. Zhu Fan asked, "You girls understand what we have to do?" Ziawei said, "Yes, brother, but that man Ju Qin looks very strong. Are you sure we 3 can defeat him?" Ju Fan replied, "They won't attack yet. There is still 1 whole month before their operation, and 1 month is enough for us to grow stronger. See this milk? It will help us increase our power. Sheng asked, but how can drinking milk make someone powerful? Before she finished, Zhu Fan poured milk into her mouth. Sheng's eyes widened. This is incredible. I never felt this strong even after so much training, but just drinking this made me feel powerful instantly. Zhu Fan said, drink as much as you need and get stronger. Meanwhile, I'll go and take care of something. He went to find his mother. Miss Lu said, child, what is wrong with you? You're so small, yet you eat as much as 3 kids. What happens next will be revealed in the next episode. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned.